While I was smoking a cigarette, Emily disappeared again. I saw her hanging off a man who turned out to be the plaintiff. Emily had her body pressed to his, and it looked like they were kissing. Emily had been looking for trouble all night, and even though I didn't like the way she was treating me, I couldn't allow her to enter the club with another man. That's what you wrote. And then, of course, we have nothing about this sweeping motion in your answer. What you have here is, I looked at the plaintiff square in the face and told him to leave her alone. Instead, he told me to back off and shoved me. He then raised his fist as if to punch me. So I punched him before he could hit me. 3 other guys were coming towards me, so I ran away because I was terrified of being jumped.
Yes, ma'am, that's true. There were other men there.
You mean his gang? His gang was coming after you because you were beating up their leader.
No, ma'am. It didn't seem that way to me.
What?
You were beating up his leader.
What?
I love that. You were beating up his leader.
Mr. Miller may well be very capable of leading a gang.
You were drunk, and you'd have been dissed by your girlfriend, and you used bad judgment. You took 6 weeks' worth of anger management classes and kept your nose clean, and your case got dismissed. That doesn't make you not guilty. Emily,
yes, ma'am.
You remember that evening?
I do.
You had a couple of drinks?
I did.
What were you bothering with this man for?
He was walking down the sidewalk, and he looked really upset. So I asked him what was wrong, and we just got to talking, and then we ended up walking in the same direction because...
What did he say to you?
I
don't
really don't.
remember.
He looked really upset. Like, he looked like he had been crying, honestly.
What were you upset about?
I really wasn't. I was just heading home.
What had you been doing that evening?
I had been down there to see this band. I'm a music journalist, and I was going to observe this band, and I had done that, and then I was going home.
Where are you a music journalist?
In Denton, Texas.
Do you write for a particular paper?
For about 8 years, I've done television shows where I interview local musicians and let them play about 4 songs.
You want to tell me what happened with Mr. Metcalf?
Well, I was about to leave, and we crossed paths, and she said, come back into the club come into the club, whatever, something like that. She took my hand, and I reversed directions and started going.
Shh, 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 shh.
We held hands down to the corner. There was no pressing or anything like that. That's all there was she took my hand, we walked down to the corner, hesitated a few seconds, and then he popped me from behind. He had come up from behind me on that side, hit me. It sounded like thunder in my ear, and his fist is so big it cut my lip all the way through.
You have photographs, please? When was Mr. Metcalf arrested?
Well, she did stay and gave his contact information. He had taken off, and Cash basically saved my life. He's an emergency medical technician, and he stepped forward and he said, you need to put pressure on that, because it was just squirting out with each heartbeat, you know. And I was in total shock. I just couldn't even believe it had happened.
Want to see the photographs, sir?
No, ma'am.
Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000. We're finished.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
The reason I did what I did is because I was fearing for the woman's safety.
He's just got some issues that he really should work on.
I couldn't allow her to enter that club with that man.
The guy had made her look bad. She was a very ladylike.
I'm the victim here. I got arrested and was falsely charged.
नहीं पता न पूछो कि मैं क्या तुम